The opioid epidemic is getting so bad it could soon be considered a national emergency. That's the recommendation today from a White House commission, Kristen.
Yeah, President Trump is actually considering it right now, Ryan. So what would a national emergency actually mean for us? It would pressure Congress to provide more money to fight the opioid epidemic and get federal agencies to get rid of regulatory issues that stop more people from getting treatment. That could include things like negotiating prices on naloxone, which helps when someone overdoses. The government could also give states waivers to make treatment more available and force doctors to get training on how to prescribe opioids safely. Public health emergencies are actually pretty rare for something other than a natural disaster. The last one was last year in Puerto Rico because there were so many cases of Zika there. The one before that, though, was during the 2009 flu season. But the opioid epidemic may be at that point. More than a third of Americans used a prescription opioid painkiller in 2015, according to the National Survey on Drug Use and Health. The White House Commission says 142 Americans die from drug overdoses every single day. Chief Tom Sinan, head of Hamilton County's Heroin Coalition Law Enforcement Task Force, says we're seeing 50 to 70 overdoses a week with as many as 5 deaths. The epidemic has left many communities trying to figure out how to deal with this crisis, Ryan.
That's right. Clinton County needs a lot more resources when it comes to fighting the heroin crisis. Right now, they're seeing success for some, but there's a waiting list for others. This farm in Clinton County is a house for recovering heroin addicts. It's run by New Housing Ohio and is the only recovery home for men in the entire county. There were 15 overdose deaths in Clinton County last year, and they haven't had an opening in the facility in about 6 months.
We get a person in crisis who has a willingness to find a better way to live without the use of substances. We could fill probably another 9 beds.
There is only one residential recovery facility for women in Clinton County, but a second one is scheduled to open later this month. Kentucky native George Clooney and his